Greatest advice ever received.
Give your 150%.
When you get to the end zone, act like you've been there.
Anything you do, you've got to be authentic.
Surround yourself with great people.
You need to go out, you need to gain the experience.
When I was a fairly young boy from my dad, I'd written a poem, and he thought it was somewhat contrived. And he sort of said to me, look, anything you do, you've got to be authentic. You've got to allow yourself to come through rather than try to be someone else.
You've got it in you. You know, you wouldn't have come to that point. You wouldn't have made it to that point without the attributes and the abilities and the skills and the expertise needed. You just need to trust in that and rely on what's in you to be successful.
You always hear people saying, well, you know, you just have to dream and you can do whatever you like, but you have to have the ability to do it, and you have to be able to realize that you're just not geared up to do certain things, right? Much as I would still like to be a professional footballer, you know, it's just not possible.
We have 4 children, and my wife, they hated having Sunday family dinners, because if I said that they all had to be home for Sunday dinner, they knew that that meant that we were having a move. So we have moved quite a few times in my career to get where we are today, and yeah, family dinners on Sunday, nobody wanted to attend those.
Starting this company was the turning point. When we first started, we didn't have any training, we didn't have any experience, we didn't have any funding. We, just had a credit card.
He looked at me and he said, if you really want to help people, then you need to go out, you need to gain the experience so that you can do that in the very best way. And that really has set the course of my journey of continual learning, education, experience, so that I can do what I always wanted to do and have continued to do for my entire career, which is to help people.
I always used to spar with the best person in our school, or wanting to spar with the best person in our school, even though I would get destroyed sometimes, but that was the goal because then I would learn from them.
Success for me is achieving all that you can achieve in the context you have, with the resources available, with the people around you. It's doing the very best you can do.
My biggest challenge is kind of making everybody work together, if you like, and we're a bunch of fairly strong-willed people, and it's finding that balance between, I would say, competition and cooperation.
You're an orchestra conductor, and your team is the orchestra. If you try to do it all yourself, and if you think it's your job only, then you've failed. You've got to inculcate that spirit all the way down, that everyone's job is about continuous improvement.